right, welcome everyone. My name is Josh Atherton. I'm the Executive Director of the Vrain Valley Schools Education Foundation. And we're here today to learn a little bit more about one of our great sponsors for the Sunrise Stampede and to tell you a little bit about the actual Sunrise Stampede, the 5K that's coming up. I want to welcome Kaitlin Wells, who is with Scheels. Kaitlin, welcome.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Well, I'm glad you can join us. I really appreciate, I know your time is short, but anytime that we get a chance to connect with you guys, I'm really excited. But before we talk to Kaitlin, let me give you guys just a quick set of information about our upcoming 5K. Coming up on Saturday, August 13th, we'll be holding our annual Sunrise Stampede 5K. For you non-runners, don't worry. This is actually a race / walk, run, whatever you want to do. It's for the entire family. If you want to run and be timed, we do have a timing company that comes out and time everyone. If you just want to walk with your child or your best friend and just enjoy a Saturday morning in Longmont, that's an opportunity as well. And so bring everyone out. We're going to have companies like Scheels who are going to be out there with booths, having a great time connecting with people, sharing what they do. We're going to have the mobile lab. We're going to have all kinds of just great things. Stap Toyota is going to be there. So it's going to be a great event. Again, August 13th is a Saturday at Silver Creek High School, and it's going to start approximately 8 a.m. All right. So Kaitlin, I think one of the things that I always want to know about someone whom I'm interviewing is a little bit know about you personally and what your role is with the company. And just obviously you're with Scheels based up in Johnstown, Loveland area. Tell us a little bit about you and Scheels as a company.
Yeah, for sure. So I am the community relations coordinator here at our store in Johnstown. I've been here since the store opened in 2017 up here. I get the pleasure of kind of working with a lot of community groups, nonprofits, especially like with Vrain Schools District and just kind of working with a lot of the community. So that's basically what I do is I kind of manage our community involvement, a lot of the donations and community support that comes from our store. So like I said, I've been here from the beginning. Our store opened here in 2017. Scheels as a company has been around since 1902. Started with the Scheel family way back as just a small, it's actually started with potatoes is kind of where they started. And then it grew into like a little hardware store. And then eventually it kind of just kept getting bigger and bigger. And now we have, the 2-story stores that we have now that host, kind of a lot of the big shops and big things in it. And we're just kind of getting bigger and bigger as we kind of expand. And I think we're currently up to about 30 stores nationwide. So it's been fun to kind of see all the different stores kind of pop up around the country and see where we'll go next.
Great. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. One thing that I learned about Scheels is that you guys are an employee-owned company. What's special about that?
Yeah, so it's special in a few different ways. So first of all, it's special because our employees, we're our own investors. So we are the ones that are kind of financially adding to our company, allowing us to continue to build and grow. So it's ultimately our responsibility. So, and because of that, because it is our responsibility as employees to kind of do well and kind of support the company itself, we have a little bit different mindset. We take a lot more pride in kind of what we do, a lot more pride in our work, our stores, that kind of thing. We have a lot of mentalities here of like, think like an owner is a lot of the slogans that we throw around. And it's just, that's really what it is because we all are our owners kind of within the company. So it just kind of adds that pride to it. Like I said, we have because we are employee owned, we have an ESOP program. So we hold the shares and stocks. And yeah, so we basically get to make our own decisions for our company, which is really fun too, because even from kind of a higher level up, we take into account a lot of the best decisions for both our employees and our customers. So we kind of take into a lot of different considerations because we are our owners. So we're in a big store, but we kind of feel like that mom and pop shop that we're, kind of looking out for everybody that's working with us and shopping with us. So that's kind of fun.
And literally, employees have more ownership in what they do with the company, right? And that makes it
Yes.
special
Yep.
too. So I think that's
Yes.
great.
Yeah.
Um, can you tell me something about Scheels that people don't know about?
I know I had to think about this one a little bit. So, many people might not know, like I mentioned, kind of we are growing into these big 2-story stores. And like our store, we have a lot of attractions in there. Many people might not know that we have, fun games around the store. We have a big Ferris wheel in the middle of it. That's kind of a big thing for a lot of our new stores that are kind of those larger footprints. But also we do have, because I think the variety of product and kind of the space that we have, we actually break our store down into 80 different specialty shops is what we call them. So it's just different areas around the store. That's why you see kind of like home decor, athletic gear, apparel, fashion, that kind of thing. What is unique about that is the fact that each one of those shops has its own shop manager. So with that comes a responsibility of they can kind of run their shop within the store how they feel is best. They can kind of bring in product that they think would maybe best fit this market. They don't have to kind of follow maybe a template of what is working nationwide. Yes, we do have a lot of that. But a unique thing is, we have the option. Each one of our shop managers kind of holds their own little buying power, and they can kind of bring in, if there's a local company that we really want to bring in, or a local company reaches out to us that kind of fits our criteria, we can make that decision to bring them in. We have had a few, really small local shops that were able to kind of put stuff on an end cap, or have, a little small area of a shop, just to kind of highlight their product. And that was really fun for us because it connects us a little bit more to the community. And also it kind of, it's also fun because when we do get recommendations from customers or these business owners, we have the ability to kind of listen to that and take that into consideration. So I think that's maybe something that's pretty unique that maybe a lot of people don't realize, is that we have that option and we have that ability.
So literally someone can be in women's apparel and maybe don't see something that they want to be in the store, and they can walk up to a shop manager and say, hey, would you guys carry this? And that might be potential that shop manager could do locally, correct?
Yep, for sure. Yeah. So, and we're always looking for suggestions. We sometimes do a fun thing where we'll post it on social media. If you see some, or you don't see something that you want us to carry or something like that. And we get a lot of feedback from that. But yeah, that's the fun part is, yeah, we can listen to feedback from the customers. And if that's a item that our market or our customers want, we're going to definitely take a look into it.
That's great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Tell me maybe how Scheels differs from your competitors in the area of sporting goods.
Yeah, so this one I had to kind of think about too a little bit, but I think a big part is because we do have a lot in one location. So it kind of, in the beginning when we moved out here, we were saying, we're kind of a combo of, Dick's, and we've got the home decor, we've got, hunting, fishing, so we've kind of got everything kind of in one roof, which we find has been pretty unique that, it's kind of a one-stop shop for the whole family. You can have kids shopping for back to school. You can have, dad shopping for fishing gear. You can have mom go buy a couch, kind of all in one spot. So that's been kind of fun. And then we do have, we have a few different policies, like our Scheels Guarantee, which is our return policy, which we've heard is pretty unique. We don't really have a time frame or a set limit on when you can bring things back. There are a few exceptions as to damaged items that are brought back and stuff like that, but we've found that that's a really good thing. We also have our price match. So maybe just a few of those smaller things that are kind of valuable to our company, but add a lot to us and to our customers that maybe some of our competitors don't offer. So
What I love about Scheels, and even before Scheels became a partner with the St. Vrain Valley Schools Education Foundation, is that you guys are all about your local community. Obviously, you get all of your employees from the local community. You want to support your local community, even though that you're a national company. Why is it important? And sometimes I think people think the answer is obvious, but for you and maybe for Scheels as a whole, why is it important to support local causes and nonprofits like our foundation?
For sure. So one of our mission statements actually here is that we do good in our community and we give back. So a big foundation of our company, which has been around forever, is that we want to support our community that in turn supports us. So we have always just from day one found that it's super important that if our community is supporting us so much, by shopping with us, like you said, we're getting kind of employees from our local community, that kind of thing. It's just been a big part of our culture here is to give back and support the nonprofit. It simply just comes down to it because it's part of our culture. It's just that we have built it upon our associates that we want to support the community that turnarounds and supports us too.
We appreciate the partnership. We always call it partnership because it goes beyond just a sponsorship. But the fact that you take a lot of those revenues and you reinvest them back in the community, I think is just really special. And I don't think people or the general public knows to which degree, and appreciate the support, especially on a local level. Really appreciate it. Is there anything that you would like the audience to know who's watching us today about what Scheels has coming up? Any sort of, I know Christmas is a huge time for you guys. I notice as I go in there and it's full to the brim with people. Anything coming up that's going on with Scheels?
So we kind of have a few smaller events in the month of August that I can mention. They're tailored a little bit more towards like our hunting crowd, but we do have like a ladies hunt night that we're promoting. That's on August 14th, and that's kind of an exclusive after-hours shopping experience for any ladies that want to kind of come in and maybe shop for some hunting gear, fishing, camping, that kind of thing. And then we do have like a dog day in August, which is a lot of fun. It's just kind of a celebration of dogs. So people can kind of bring their pets in. We're doing some giveaways, that kind of thing. So those are fun. And then, as you said, kind of as we get into the holidays and everything, we do have over Veterans Day, we bring in a remembrance wall. And so we'll have that on site in our parking lot again, like we did last year. And that's always, really cool to see and just kind of really impactful for the community. And then, holidays, we've got just everything that comes along with holidays. And so that's just the Santas and all that kind of stuff. So we have a lot going on, but those were kind of the things that just, popped up in my head now for kind of over the next couple months. So
thank you again for being such a great partner with the St. Vrain Valley Schools Foundation. We appreciate it. And thank you, Kaitlin. I just want to remind everyone who's watching this, again, August 13th, it's a Saturday. We have the Sunrise Stampede. You can go to sunrisestampede.org to register. You can also go to our foundation website as well. Like I said, fun run's going to start approximately 8 a.m. in the morning, and then the 5K will start right after that. You don't have to be a fast runner. You can be a walker. You bring your family, bring friends. It's going to be a celebration of St. Vrain Valley Schools. But I didn't mention earlier that all the proceeds go to our special education grants within St. Vrain Valley Schools, which helps obviously our special education department, which we love. And so thank you. I appreciate everyone watching this. Kaitlin, thank you again for joining me, and look forward to seeing you again.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.